Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
And with that rotation not at full strength, someone else is going to have to step up and fill that role.
And now the Lakers starting group. We've got Asar Thompson. Collins is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Ayton. And it's Doncic in at the point. And for the Grizzlies, we've got Jaren Jackson. He's out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Morant in at the one. RJ, this could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
For the three. Drills the three-pointer. Morant's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Grizzlies.
John Morant was a great player, but he became a star once he learned how to dominate pick and rolls.
Doncic, no good. Memphis with the ball. It's a three-point game, and this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team. Morant with the bucket.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
Thompson outside. On the wing, Doncic. Puts up a three. They get it back. Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Now here's Morant. He has 5. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Morant's got his third basket of the night right there.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Just a strong sequence there from DeAndre Ayton.
The Grizzlies have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Jackson looking around. Back to Morant. Banked in off the glass. 9 points for John Morant.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
Here's Jerome following the bucket by the Lakers. Morant left side. On the clock. Over Thybulle. And it's Morant missing.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Collins against Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And a lot of players might have passed that shot up. Not Collins. He stays aggressive and draws the foul.
And you look at the Grizzlies defense the last few years. RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
Now here's Jackson. And Richard, when it comes to Jaren Jackson, there's a lot to appreciate. My goodness.
Oh, I love that he can guard 1 through 5. Really a modern defensive NBA big man. He can go back to the basket or he can face up. He doesn't need the ball to make a huge impact.
The free throw drops for Jackson.
He's become a dependable scorer. This man, Jaren Jackson Jr., well, look, he's averaged double digits over the course of his early career.
After earning the #2 seed in the 2023 playoffs, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
John Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bane missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
Here's Morant after Luka Doncic's bucket. To the paint, here's Clark. Pass to Jerome. Now Morant, defended by Thibault. Morant with the bucket.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Here's Doncic. No good.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Morant outside. Got it. Good job in the low post. Morant's got 13 points.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Grizzlies making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Bol, he's checked in for Collins. Isaac comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Doncic. Over to the left wing. And Ayton gets double teamed. Comes up empty down low.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Jackson. Here's the 3. The Lakers with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks.
Here we are, Greg, looking at early returns from these teams. It's pretty revealing.
Yeah, the first few games of the season quickly tell you what you're good at. And they tell you also what you need to work on.
And I love the footwork Ayton possesses. It's what makes him so dangerous close to the rim.
Pass to Aldama. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Morant against Smart. To the middle. Here's Thompson. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And again, no good by the Lakers. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Ahead. Now Aldama. Here's Jerome. And the rejection by Ayton.
With his reach, it's hard to get anything over DeAndre Ayton.
Yep, that one goes.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Pass to Aldama.
I see him. Hey, yo, right here.
And here's Jackson. Clark with a wide open look. And the rejection by Ayton. Anthony's checked in for Ty Jerome. Morant bats for 2. The Lakers with the rebound. Thompson right side. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Pass to Aldama. Back to Morant. Clark outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Anthony, and Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
Smart against Morant. Pass to Isaac. Thompson with it. And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Outside Anthony. Up top, Morant. Guarded by Smart. Morant looking around. 5 to shoot. And then Morant slams it in.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Ayton sets the pick for Smart. Pass to Thompson. And that's a foul called on Santi Aldama. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. And it's Ty Jerome in for John Morant. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Jerome passes to Anthony. Jackson against Bull. Here's Edey, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Anthony against Smart. Here's Thompson. Pass to Bull. Basket counts.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Memphis leading. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Anthony down low, guarded by Smart. Aldama can't hit. Lakers have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. On the wing, Thompson. Coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Here's Anthony. Can't connect from 13 feet out. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll return shortly. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Santi Aldama is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Edey. And it's Jerome in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Now here's Anthony. 9 points last game out. Pass to Edey. Now Caldwell-Pope. Here's Edey. By Bamba. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Grizzlies have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Now, here's Doncic. He had 25 points last game. Pass to Collins. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And how about the heart from Collins on that play, working through the foul for the and-one opportunity.
Memphis trailing here. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Memphis shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he knocks down the first one. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
Doncic looking it over. Collins with it. Aldama's there. Shot by Collins, no good. For Memphis, they come in off the loss to Brooklyn.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And that one, they crossed the line.
They never settled in defensively, and it cost them.
And some hang time on the rim puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now here's Anthony. Still yet to score over Collins. And MYNBA pulls it down. The Lakers in the lead. Doncic finds Collins. Back to Doncic. Collins, a screen on Anthony. The 3 for Doncic. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Knicks. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And seeing where the Lakers are, they believe they can be more competitive than they've shown. It's still very early in the season, so the optimism for a successful run is still there.
Pass to Aldama. Down low, shot clock at 6. Here's Heaney. And another miss by Memphis. Now here's Thibault. Defense right on him. Now here's Collins. Out to Doncic. Stolen away. Here's Jerome. Defended by Thibault. Pass to Jerome. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Whitmore. Back to Doncic. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
Oh, man, their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Pippen's checked in for the Grizzlies. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Bol comes in for John Collins. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Whitmore. And Smart subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Pass to Jerome. Just 5 to shoot. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And Memphis making a change here. Morant's checked in.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Over in the corner, Doncic. Doncic drops the hammer.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
High, arcing shot. Goes back up. Doncic with the block.
The anticipation is there for Luka on defense. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 through 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Now, here's Doncic. 12 points for him. Inside, Isaac. Misses from short range. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Pass to Jackson. Here's Edey. Bull covering. Here's Jerome. Here's Morant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
From his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give him an easy look.
First one falls for him. R.J. Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of, can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Ty Jerome.
Good screen from Aiden. I like watching him do whatever he can to help his team.
The Lakers have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Now here's Morant. 14 points from him the last game against Brooklyn. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. The Lakers second.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Thompson against Caldwell-Pope. Ayton, a screen on Caldwell-Pope. Here's Thompson, and the rejection by Jackson. And they're on the break. And Thibault sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Hasn't made one yet. Edey gets the bucket.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell-Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Morant against Doncic. Kicks it out to Collins. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Doncic gets it to go inside.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Caldwell-Pope against Thompson. And the rejection by Ayton. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Jerome comes in for Caldwell Pope. And the Lakers also making a switch. Smart's checked in. Morant right side. Just 5 on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Friday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Sunday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Pass to Thibault. Hands it from downtown. Thibault's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Now here's Morant, defended by Thibault. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Lakers.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes. He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
The Lakers have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. Bull, he's checked in for the Lakers. To the inside, Clark, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Smart passes to Thibault. Count it. Thibault's got 5 now.
Smart is just such an effective combo guard. IQ off the charts. He's just fantastic at getting his teammates going.
The 3 from Morant. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And what about you guys? Did you like to look ahead on the schedule, or did you take the one game at a time approach?
Well, I know Shaq liked to look ahead. He had to have his dinner reservations planned out way in advance.
Hey, eating well on the road is important.
And turning now to the game we've been watching, Luka Doncic has been lighting it up.
Da, 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 da. You know what that means?
It sounds like the theme of the Luka show.
Exactly, Ernie. That's why you're who you are, and that's why they're up. This man can dictate the game on the offensive end. He controls the tempo and uses his strength.
Like Mr. Doncic, Kenny, you are on your game tonight.
Da, 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 da.
And that concludes halftime.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Luka Doncic out there with Asar Thompson. Then it's Collins. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Ayton in at the 5. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Ayton's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Lakers. Morant outside. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Sharing the rock. Part of what makes John Morant such a fantastic player is his ability to pass.
Thompson outside. Back to Doncic. Collins setting the pick for Doncic. It's Clark with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Lets it fly from 18. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Clark's got his third basket of the night.
And I love that range there from Clark. At this point in his development, it's not as daunting as trying to be a consistent three-ball shooter.
Now, here's Collins. He's got 7. Intercepted. And here they come. Here's Jackson. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Thybulle, the pass to Collins. It's rebounded by Memphis. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Doncic with the steal. Stolen by Jackson. Down low. No good from Clark. Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's Thompson, and the rejection by Morant.
Bringing it on D. Morant with the swat.
Pass to Jackson. Jackson with the screen. Here's Jerome. Launches it. Rebounded by the Lakers. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Collins. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for them, they're still out in front.
Pass to Clark. Over Ayton. And the rejection by Ayton. Collins kicks to Ayton. Ayton sets the pick for Doncic. A floater. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Doncic. Ayton's got 8.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. MYNBA is checked in for Ayton. Bol comes in for John Collins. Isaac's checked in for Asar Thompson. And Smart subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. Smart against Morant. Jackson passes to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. The Grizzlies 4th.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
Out to the right wing. MYNBA kicks to Doncic. Back to Bamba. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Morant against Smart to the middle. Jackson passes to Jerome. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. His 3-pointers off the mark. Lakers leading by 7. Here's Doncic. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Smart against Morant. Pass to Jackson. And Ball sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots. When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And here are the Grizzlies now, following the bucket by the Lakers. Pass to Jerome. Morant with it. Clark up top. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists tonight.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
Now here's Smart. Still scoreless. Hits the 3-point bomb.
After sinking 1 triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
When it comes to the league's most physical defenders, Richard, look no further than Marcus Smart.
Yeah, he's someone that has no problem sacrificing his body. Whether that's taking charges or diving after loose balls, he is relentless.
And the dunk by Bamba.
Yeah, that's 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority.
Now here's Morant. He's got 20. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Looking here at some numbers for Jaren Jackson. Last year, getting it done. Averaged about 22 points per, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And the Lakers making a change here. Widmore's checked in. Here are the Lakers. They're on an 11-3 run. Smart finds Whitmore. Isaac outside. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
So good at staying in attack mode. When Morant is going at defenses, he forces them to foul him.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
That one goes in.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Jerome. Back to Morant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on MYNBA. Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
Edey's checked in for the Grizzlies. Caldwell Pope comes in for Jackson. Isaac outside. Pass to Whitmore. And it's Morant with the rebound.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Aldama gets the bucket.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Lakers with some changes. John Collins comes in for Bol Bol. And it's Thompson in for MYNBA. And the Lakers with possession here. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Collins. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Anthony's checked in.
And what I appreciate about Collins is he plays his role well and an efficient player because of it.
Pass to Edey. Aldama with the ball. He started by Collins. And here's Caldwell Pope from outside the arc. Edey gets the bucket. Edey's got 10.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Thompson outside. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Anthony. Still without a basket. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Just 4 to shoot. From deep three-point land. Anthony's shot is off. Lakers leading by 13. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And that one, good. That's 12 points for John Collins.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins. Willing to mix it up down low.
Anthony against Smart. And here is Anthony. The good-looking shot from the wing.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Back to the action in just a minute. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Santi Aldama is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's Edey. Then it's Anthony. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Pass to Jackson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And you can see the strength that Jackson has added to that huge frame. He is turning into a monster.
That's good from Jackson. And it's Smart with the ball for the Lakers. Out to the wing. Here's Whitmore. Off target with his 3. And for Memphis, they're shooting 43% for the game. Smart against Anthony. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Lakers leading by 10. Inside, Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a three, but go with the easy hoop.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Pass to Jackson. Over Collins. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
Oh, a tricky move by Jackson Jr. Using a little pump fake to get the defender off balance.
That free throw missing. And the Lakers with some changes. MYNBA is checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Whitmore. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Marcus Smart. The Lakers shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Pass to Thybulle. The three. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 8 rebounds in this game. They set the pick. Here's Anthony. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer.
The previous play is under review.
Foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
For just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now here's Anthony after the miss from John Collins. Pass to Edey. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Edey's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Grizzlies. Thompson, a screen on Anthony. Doncic passes to Thompson. Second chance effort, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot and gets loud.
No good on that one.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Clark, he's checked in for Edey. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. The first free throw is good. Whitmore, he's checked in for Thompson. He hits both from the stripe. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Now, here's Thybulle. Doncic outside. Bamba setting the pick for Doncic. Kept alive. Another shot. Bamba's shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Anthony kicks to Clark. Back to Anthony. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Pass to Clark. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Here's Whitmore. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
What a fighter. Whitmore was determined to get that to go.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Edey's checked in for Jackson. Jerome comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Morant in for Cole Anthony. The Lakers also with a sub, Bol. He's checked in for Bamba. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Pass to Edey. Second chance shot. Clark outside. Here's Jerome. Morant outside. Fires the three. And Bull sends it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Isaac's checked in for the Lakers. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Ayton, he's checked in for the Lakers. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. A floater. It's blocked. Here's Clark. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 24 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Grant, that shot missing. Some solid defense from Ayton. And it's Thibault in the corner. And a deep three from Doncic. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
The Grizzlies call timeout. Here's Morant. Clark outside. Back to Morant. Pass to Jerome. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. And the Lakers making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Doncic. Ayton, the pass to Doncic. No good with the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Pass to Clark. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Doncic passes to Isaac. Back to Doncic. Morant with the steal. And here we go. Fast break and Morant's got it. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots. But it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's Morant. True on the 14-footer. Morant's got 25 points. Lakers leading by 3. Doncic with it. Pass to Ayton. And there's another turnover by the Lakers.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Memphis with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Morant against Thompson. Now here's Morant. Defense is right there. Shot clock at 5. Over Thompson. Morant with another miss. Los Angeles has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Jerome. Guarded by Doncic. Isaac with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Luka hustles and gets it to the rim.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Thompson against Morant. Jackson a screen on Thompson. To the paint. And the rejection by Ayton. Here's Doncic. Over Morant. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jerome's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Morant. To the wing on the left. Outside Jackson. Takes a 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Lakers leading by 5. Doncic outside. There's the 3. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3-ball.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
The Grizzlies call timeout. John Collins, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Jonathan Isaac. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Jerome, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Doncic against Morant. Collins kicks to Thompson. Clock at 6. Back to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And so Los Angeles takes the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. And now our player of the game, Luka Doncic.